Dr.Hauschka Revitalizing Day Cream is one of my favorite bases to apply before liquid foundation. I love to apply it with a dense brush so that the skin is even and prepared for the foundation. This time I'm going to use Und Gretel liquid foundation in the shade number 2. I'm applying it with the duo fiber brush, which is very suitable for this kind of foundation because it spreads very well the product, and as you can see I use circular motions so that the foundation sinks very well into the skin. This way I will obtain an even and smooth natural looking base. Before applying any other makeup, I'm using this fabulous product from Jane Iredale. It's called Sugar and Butter Lip Exfoliator. First I'm using this scrub side, which you can see is loaded with a lot of sugar and precious oils in order to remove any dead skin cells, and so the lips will be hydrated and smooth. I will cover any minor imperfections with Dr.Hauschka concealer. I'm applying it with a thin brush so that I can have control, and this way I put just a tiny little bit of product directly where is needed. This way we will achieve a very natural looking flawless base without any imperfections. I will use Und Gretel Dunkel Concealer under the eye area. I'm applying the shade number 2 because it's suitable for her skin tone. This way I'm achieving a very natural looking and light reflecting base under the eyes so that the entire makeup will look very fresh. Next step is to set the base with a compact powder. I'm using Purobio Cosmetics compact powder in translucent. I love this new powder that I have tried because it's so fine and it gives that natural finish to the skin without looking cakey. Next step is Und Gretel Lifting Modelage Powder for light to medium skin in number 2. I'm first applying it with the brush that is inside this compact, and I'm using the darker shade to create this shadow effect, which is fantastic, beautiful and subtle, especially for evening makeup. I'm blending in very well into the skin so that it will be seamless with an angled brush. With this look, the eyebrows are an important part of the makeup. They are going to frame the entire face. I'm going to use Und Gretel eyebrow pencil in dark brown because it matches perfectly her natural hair color. With small fine strokes I'm basically drawing one hair by one, and then I brush through with the comb to achieve the most natural looking effect. And now let's start to create our eye makeup. First I'm using as a base Kjaer Weis pressed eyeshadow in the shade Cloud 9. I'm applying it with a blending brush all over the eyelid, so this way I will get a beautiful natural base. I'm using again Kjaer Weis pressed eyeshadow. This time I'm using Magnetic, which is a beautiful mid-tone eyeshadow suitable even for blue eyes, because it has that undertone in golden shade that emphasizes very well blue eyes. I'm applying it into the crease of the eye, and then I'm connecting it in a V shape so that we will achieve that dramatic evening effect. And now let's define the eyes. I'm using a brown pencil from Dr.Hauschka, which I like very much because it's very smooth and it glides very well onto the skin. Right now I'm creating a line along the lash line, and I'm extending it outward so that I will elongate the effect of the eyes and that I will give a little bit of drama to the eyes. Since this is an evening makeup, it's going to be a defined and very elegant and sophisticated one. I'm going to help myself with a smudging brush so that I will smudge very well the line into the skin, and then I will create another V shape so that the entire makeup will be even more defined and three-dimensional. If there is any powder that has fallen around the eyes, or if you want just to correct a little bit the line, use a simple cotton wand and remove the excess. This way you will achieve a clean makeup and more perfected too. As a final touch, I'm using this lovely eyeshadow palette from Alterra, and I'm using this shimmery golden shade to create more depth on the eyes. I'm applying this eyeshadow onto the moving eyelid, and this way we will get that lovely sparkling but not too shimmering effect. And of course, a little bit of eyelash curling that I can't live without is again almost the final step before finishing the eyes. There is no evening makeup without black mascara. I'm using the new Iredale Pure Lash Lengthening Mascara in black. I really love its new silicone wand, which separates and elongates the lashes without clumping them. If you want even more drama and more volume, I suggest to apply before the mascara the Iredale Lash Conditioner. On the lips, I'm creating a beautiful base with these two pastello lip pencils from Neve Cosmetics. I'm mixing together two shades to get this lovely nude subtle effect. I'm mixing a beige and a warm rose shade. As the last step, I'm using Dr.Hauschka lip gloss in the clear neutral shade to hydrate the lips and to add them that additional shine for the evening makeup. I'm coming back again to my Und Gretel lifting modellage powder, but now I'm using the lightest color and I'm applying it on the cheeks so that it will complement well the lip color and the entire evening makeup for a sophisticated effect. And let's set the makeup with a spritz of Dr.Hauschka facial toner. This is the final makeup, very elegant and sophisticated. But for those who want to push it a little bit further and to achieve more definition, I'm using again the brown Dr.Hauschka pencil, and as you will see in the next step, I'm applying the pencil along the lower lash line and I'm blending very well into the lash line. Then I'm applying the pencil also on the upper lash line to create that more smoky effect, but everything is still very elegant and sophisticated. Enjoy!